This is Mike Vance, and I'd like to welcome you to our Team Center. All the things that you'll see in this room today as you're working with us on this workshop on displayed thinking, pretty much like it was in my office at Walt Disney Studio in Burbank. As a matter of fact, we didn't call them, though, a Team Center at that time. We called them team units, which you've seen on motion picture credits, where they'll say unit director and unit manager. Walt Disney, one morning, we were working on the entrance complex for Walt Disney World down in Orlando. And he walked in, and we were all talking with him about how the entrance was going to look. And we asked Walt why he thought this process worked so well. And I'll never forget, he kind of gestured looking around the room. He said, well, the thing that's great about it is that you can see what you're doing. And then he quipped, he said, if more people would see what they were doing, they might not do it. He then added, though, an important idea. And the important idea was that he said, everybody wants to get in the act. He said, let them. And as we look at the new working methods that are being developed now throughout the world, the so-called collaborative environments, the genesis of this was right back there. But one of the things that's missing in most collaborative environments is a method. This displayed thinking that you're going to be learning about, that's the method behind having a collaborative environment. It's been used, by the way, that we've used this technique all over the world. And as some of you, I'm sure, know, this process was used by General Electric when we worked with them in the design of what's called the E light bulb, or the electronic light bulb. In fact, I have one here. I'll show it to you. And this was one of the early prototypes of the electronic halogen, which was much of it developed by using the techniques of displayed thinking. Not just putting pins and cards up, but going through the entire steps in the process. Because it's far beyond just pins and cards, as you'll see today as you learn the various steps that are involved. We also went on to work with General Electric in the design of a new locomotive. It was an exciting project. This was called the Dash 8, for those of you that love trains. And then we actually built a place where this could be done in Erie, Pennsylvania. If you take a look closely at this picture, you'll see displayed thinking boards right here on the factory floor, right here where we're maintaining these locomotives. Because we used that form of displayed thinking to teach and to show engineers that were coming in to work on their locomotives how to do it. We actually built a building, Vance Design, and here's a picture of the building. This is the General Electric Locomotive Training and Maintenance Center, and it's filled with displayed thinking. And as you work with it today, think about it. As you learn all of these steps, think about the uses that I'm telling you about. Some of you know it was also used, all the same technology that we're going to be showing you, to develop one of the great breakthroughs in technology today, which was Apple Computer. We had the opportunity to work with Apple right from the beginning in designing and working on those early projects. As a matter of fact, my partner for over 10 years now, Diane Deacon, whom some of you are going to be working with. Diane Deacon has, I would say, traveled all over the world, teaching people how to do displayed thinking, coordinating, and most important, facilitating projects.